canal de Sasamoto. Welcome to the channel, guys. Thank you so much for being there with me through this journey. It's been crazy, it's been insane, but I'm here for it. Oh, it's been crazy. But anyways, I woke up and there was this strange person outside taking measurements. I was like, oh yeah, I'm selling the house. Ugh. So I wanted to make a quick video in the house because I know this is probably gonna be one of the last videos that I make inside the house. So it's unfortunate, but it's, you know, it's part of life. You're gonna move on, there's gonna be new stuff. I already went through the stress and through all the craziness of stressing out about, you know, getting a new house, moving, finding storage, where to put my bike. Headache. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead into the garage in a second, but I want to give you guys a quick shout out. I want to tell you guys, thank you so much for being part of the Sasamoto family. You have no idea how much that means to me. It is amazing, amazing, amazing. And for those who are newcomers, thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate you. So thank you so much. You guys have been phenomenal. Hitting me up on the comments left and right, asking me questions, consoling me, because when I was going through my stressful times, all you guys came in and chimed in, was like, hey, you know, it's gonna be okay, just everything will work itself out, which is pretty amazing, you know. So big shout out to everyone. We're gonna go ahead and head out to the garage, and really quickly I'm gonna go over some of the stuff. Also, I want to give a quick shout out to someone else, but let's head out to the garage first and we'll talk about the other person. All right, you guys, we're back here in the garage, and what I want to do is give a quick shout out to somebody. He goes by the name of Rise of Fallou. He's out in Italy. Go ahead and follow him. I'm going to throw his link down into the description as well, and I'll throw up his Instagram page up top also, as well as down to the description. So big shout out to him. He's been amazing. This guy, him and I were going back and forth on Instagram, just chatting away about, you know, his bike, because he rides a Ducati V2. Such a gorgeous bike and sounds so beautiful.
È interessato? Mamma mia. È interessato alla Panigale V2.
He added some aftermarket parts, and he also had some videos on those things. So I was going to vlog today, but unfortunately, right now it looks gorgeous, but I wanted to ride to work and do something quick, easy, simple, you know, riding to work, and express my thoughts and feelings about this whole move thing, because I know it's been insane. So that's been on my mind, and I'm trying to make moves. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and go over to the bike real quick. Which, if you guys are new to the channel, you realize that back in November last year, I picked up a 2021 S1000RR. Here she is. Her name is Luna. I wanted to go over all the parts that have been added to this bike, and all the parts that came with it that doesn't come with it in stock form. So we're just gonna go ahead with the lever protectors. So basically, these guys came with the bike. So this is the end package. This thing is expensive. This originally came with the bike, so when I pulled it off the showroom floor brand new, these things were already installed. So that was a plus. One of the first mods I did to this bike was install the quad lock, because this thing is phenomenal. Make sure, if you guys buy the quad lock, I know it's a lot of money, but this thing is so stable, it's not even funny. Make sure you guys also get the dampener, because these bikes, they vibrate so much. What ended up happening was it ruined. I had a 12 Pro Max, an iPhone 12 Pro Max. And what ended up happening was that this bike ended up ruining some of my camera sensor because it vibrated so much. So yeah, I had to do an upgrade on my phone, unfortunately. So that was money I was not expecting to spend. Plus now I bought the dampener, and that thing works phenomenal. So make sure, if you guys get that quad lock, I'm not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form, but this thing works phenomenal. It's very stable. Highly recommended if you want to use a phone mount. All right, so part number 2. I went with the Puig, don't know how you call it, but I went with this tall windscreen. I love it for the fact that the wind just goes right over you at high speeds. I mean, at any speed. So yeah, I mean, this thing was amazing. It wasn't that much more expensive, but the cool thing is that it just works really, really well, and it looks phenomenal. Like, it gives the bike that aggressive look that I absolutely love. So did those modifications. That was very easy to do. The third thing I did was add in the TST Industries tail lights. Now this thing is beautiful. It cleans up the back end so well. It comes with everything. These lights, easy to install. Everything is in the back. So These lights, they come with the light for the license plate as well, so you don't have to worry about that. And easy, very easy install. Like, this thing took no time, 30 minutes tops, if that. No soldering, no nothing, plug and play and go. But look how phenomenal these things look, especially from the side view. Everyone compliments me on these things. They tell me, oh my gosh, those lights are so bright even during the day. These things are phenomenal. I love that they're super bright so people can see me coming, turning, and doing whatever I need to do. Because, you know, when you're so small in the streets, this helps out a ton so people can see you. All right, so moving on to wood crafts, frame sliders. I kept it short. I kept it simple. I didn't want anything crazy. So what I did was I just installed these. When I got these were super easy to install. Make sure you install these in the correct place, because on the other side, I placed it in the wrong area. Somebody called me out on, I believe it was Instagram, that I installed it in the wrong spot. So I originally had installed it in here, and they're like, yeah, that's in the wrong spot. So then I moved it over here. So I think they do the same, but you know, whatever works. As long as it does its purpose, that's all I care about. Because if this thing was to ever fall, I want this to take the impact and not the bike. So I'm looking also to get into some covers for the engine. That seems like a great idea. They have those that I've seen on plenty of motorcycles, and that's a great investment. So there's a few things that are coming for this bike. But I'm holding off for a little bit until I move and find out where the heck I'm gonna live next. Rear spools, yes, I cheaped out, but I think they look phenomenal. The spools they came from Amazon, to be honest. I don't care. I know that everything's supposed to be high end with this bike, blah, 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 blah. But if it works and it functions and it does its purpose, who cares? It works. Moving on. So we got the TST Industries. Also, the last thing I got was the Akrapovic full titanium Evolution exhaust. If you guys didn't know, this exhaust is called Evolution. So it's Akrapovic Evolution. Look for that if you want titanium. If you want stainless steel, it's just Akrapovic, according to Revzilla's website. Not sponsored by them, by the way. But if you do Revzilla and you're watching this, give me a shout. So this right here was a pain in the rear to install. But it looks phenomenal. It's already, I haven't been riding much, but it is starting to take some blue form. Look how beautiful that looks. So yeah, it's starting to take its form. You can see from here, you can look at it, you can see that the headers are starting to take somewhat of a blue form. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, they're taking some color, which is great. I did the installation myself on this thing. Biggest pain in the butt, never again. So that was the last thing I installed, but I had to install this cover, this heat shield. You have to purchase that separately, and it's pretty expensive, but it looks so good with it. I've seen it without it. It looks all right, but this just gives it an extra look. And by the way, I don't know if on my birthday, I lost this bolt. It just came right off for some reason. We got very creative with it. This is the original area for the exhaust. The original exhaust was sitting here. This is the original spot for it. But for this one, I know the newer Akrapovic exhaust, they come with where you can install it right there also. But this goes where the foot pegs are. You have the option to put in the foot pegs and put in this little piece that goes underneath where you can install and keep the rear foot pegs on, or you can go with this bracket. The cool thing is this is all carbon fiber, and this bracket comes with the exhaust, which is amazing. So that was installed. Gorgeous, 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 but never again will I do headers. So the other thing I wanted to move on to, I did the Sprint air filter also. That was also installed in there. And once I got that, it looks very intimidating when you crack open this this plastic and you look underneath and you see all that wiring. It looks super intimidating, but literally you snip 2 zip ties and that's basically it. You just move the whole ECU over and you pull out the filter and you're there. Replace it, you're done. Put it back, put on some new zip ties, and you're good to go. And the last thing I did to this was added the Brent tuning stage 1. And as soon as that was completed, went for a spin. Like, I'd never started her up without the Brent tuning because I've heard this bike without it and it sounds horrible. Sounds like this bike has a freaking cold. But yeah, I haven't been riding, so I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a quick view of this. And yeah, so hopefully you guys are enjoying this content. I wanted to make this quick video to have something up for this weekend because I have nothing. I was supposed to ride today, but it's about a 60% chance of rain today, and me to go all the way out to work and get soaked, not fun. I do not like riding in the rain. So thank you guys again for following me. Thank you guys for being subscribers and being my family. You guys are part of my family, the Sasomoto family, baby. Let's go, let's go. So super stoked about that. So thank you guys so much for following me, and thank you guys who have been there since day one, and for those who have joined in recent events, and those who are newcomers. There's more content coming, I promise you. I'm probably gonna vlog this move when I get out of here. It's gonna be crazy, but man, I'm not looking forward to it. But thank you guys for all your kind words and helping me out through this whole journey. The last video I did, I was kind of stressed out, and you guys told me it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be all good. So you guys just kept dropping comments below saying, my man, you got this, it'll work itself out. So thank you guys again for your kind words. I appreciate it. So you guys, that's it for me. I gotta go to work. I'm already late. So thank you guys again for joining and being part of the Sasomoto family. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.